Hi everyone, I'm Gina K from Gina K Designs and your host of Stamp TV. I'd like to welcome you to our release party presentation. Tonight's release party is going to be a little bit different because tonight is the night that we have released our new Gina K Designs Color Companions line of ink pads, re-inkers, ribbons, buttons, and cardstock. So tonight I'm going to show you all of the new products and how beautifully they work together. And stay tuned throughout the next 4 weeks for fun technique and project videos featuring this month's new release stamp sets and our Color Companions line. At any time, feel free to click on the links below this screen to play along with our contest questions, our challenge, and to see all of the stamp sets in full, along with the beautiful samples created by our design team especially for you. If you're the partying type, we have a party chat thread going strong where you can hang out with the design team from now until 9 p.m. Central Time. And the best news is all of the products are already available in our store at ginakdesigns.com, so you don't have to wait to place your order. Sit back and relax and enjoy tonight's release party presentation. Tonight, we've released 7 brand new full-size stamp sets, including our new one free with 3, and 3 mini stamp sets. 3 mini stamp sets equals 1 full-size stamp set toward our 1 free with 3 promotion. And you can mix and match mini stamp sets with stamp set duos to qualify as well. Let me show you these beautiful stamp sets. First, the stamp set Lovely Ladybug is the newest one by Beth Saleka. Not only does this stamp set allow you to use all of the beautiful brand new ink pads that we released tonight in colors, if you love to stamp in color, but you can use all of these adorable images not just to build ladybugs, but also as backgrounds and borders. And if you stay tuned to Stamp TV in the upcoming weeks, you'll see how I do some of that using this fabulous new set. The next set is our brand new one by Becky Ohlers. This is called Spoon Me, and I love this stamp set. It's got such a retro feel, and it's got images that I haven't seen anywhere else. This old-fashioned telephone dial with the greeting smooth operator, or this cute little bowling pin with you bowl me over. You can mix and match these different images and greetings to create cards and projects for just about anybody on your card making list. Here's a brand new set by illustrator Carolyn King. Now, we haven't seen a set from Cami for a while, and I'm so glad that she created this one. This is called Stamp It Big, and when I say big, I mean big. If you look on the back here, you can see how huge some of these words are. These will be fabulous not only for card making when you want a nice big bold greeting to set off some beautiful patterned paper or a nice background you created, but they will also work great with Project Life cards and for scrapbooking, where they won't get lost even on the bigger canvas. Here's one I know you've all been waiting for. Melanie Menchinger has created the next installment of her Stately Flowers series. This is Stately Flowers 6. And I love this one because I'm actually originally from this part of the country, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Maine. I'm from the Northeast, and so I've been to a lot of these places. So I not only use her Stately Flowers stamp sets to create beautiful cards, there's no doubt you can make absolutely gorgeous cards with these flowers, but I also like to use them for scrapbooking and for Project Life. With these words in here, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Maine, having the states in just the right size to create a journaling card for Project Life really makes that job a lot easier. And as you continue to collect all of her stamp sets, you'll eventually, all of the Stately Flowers stamp sets, you'll eventually have all 50 states, and you'll be able to kind of journal all of those different areas that you've traveled to. And with this gorgeous rose, it's just the perfect image for Valentine's Day cards too. And the nice thing about flowers is they don't have a specific holiday. Flowers can be used anytime. So Stately Flowers 6 should definitely be on your list. Then Tammy Mayberry has created one of my all-time favorites here. This is Simple Hearts. I just love this set. And the reason why I love this set is because just about everybody has either a circle die or circle punches in their collection, in their stamping collection. Or if you're one of the people that has jumped on board the electronic cutting systems like the Silhouette or the Cricut, you definitely can cut any size circle you want. So it's nice to have some basic images that already work with dies and punches and cut files that you already have in your collection. Plus, I love the way that she did the Simple Hearts. Even though it's a fantastic Valentine's Day set, it's got greetings in here that can be used year-round. One of my favorites is "Thank you from the bottom of my heart." You can send that anytime, so this is definitely another must-have. And Teresa Momber has not let us down at all with this beauty. She's hand-drawn these beautiful birds and blossoms in her newest set, Birds and Blossoms. And I really love the greetings that she has in here because they're not just great greetings for card fronts, but they're also really pretty little greetings that you can stamp and then cut with dies or electronic cutters or punches, and then use them as accent pieces in your scrapbook pages or on home decor projects like framing out some photographs. You might want to put something small on the side of a photo of a baby where it says "All things grow with love." So you can mix and match these stamps in with other projects, not just card making. The final set here that I want to show you of our full-size stamp sets is our new 1 Free with 3. For those of you who haven't heard of our 1 Free with 3 promotion, anytime you purchase any 3 full-size stamp sets, and a full-size stamp set is one that is priced at $19.95 or up, then you qualify for this stamp set free. Now this stamp set is called Sweet Tweets, and it's got cute little birds along with some sweet little images and of course a cupcake, which is super sweet. And you can mix and match these images to make birthday cards and thank you cards and all kinds of fun little things by bringing in some of your other greetings as well. Now, if you purchase one of our mini sets, which is I'm going to show you in just a second, mini sets, you would need 3 of them to qualify as 1 full-size set. So 3 mini sets equal 1 full-size set, and when you purchase 3 full-size sets, you qualify for this stamp set. The good news is you can mix and match our stamp set duos with the mini sets to qualify for a full-size set. So if you purchased 1 mini set and 2 duos, that would actually be considered 1 full-size set. So this is Sweet Tweets, and you may want to consider your 3 favorites to slip in your shopping cart so that you can take this one home as a free gift from us. We have a brand new illustrator on board this month. It's Debbie Corbari, and Debbie has been illustrating for many years beautiful stamp sets out there and other things in the industry, but now she's joined the Gina K Designs team, and she has created 3 mini sets in her new line called the Darling Divas. And the Darling Divas are, well, I can relate to these divas. I'm sure you can too. They're adorable girls that are doing all kinds of different little things. The first one here, mini set, is called Balance Diva, and she's doing a little bit of yoga there, which I just think is so cute. And you have her in a yoga position, and then there's a little yoga mat that you can stamp her on top of, and then you can add one of these greetings like "Thanks for keeping me balanced" or "Life is a great balancing act." So these make fun cards for all your girlfriends and for any of the gals in your life. The next one is the Scooter Diva, and I love her because she's sitting on this cute scooter, and then there's a little spot on the back of her scooter where you can stamp all these different things in. You can put a birthday present in, you can put a basket of flowers in, or you can put an empty basket and fill it with whatever you want. Maybe this little puppy can be popped into that little basket, or you can just stamp on some of these balloons. And then the greeting here is "Scootin' by with a happy high." And the last mini set that she's created for this month's release is the Skater Diva. And I love the Skater Diva because a card made out of this can be used for any occasion, anytime you want to tell somebody that you love them. But what she did was, instead of creating a figure 8 for the little marks in the ice, she's created a figure 8 with little heart ends. So that really plays off of the greeting and the little hearts and things that are in here. And the greeting there says, "I love you this much." So this is our brand new line of Darling Divas: Skater Diva, Scooter Diva, and Balanced Diva. And I want to wish Debbie Corbari great luck in her new release and welcome her to the Gina K Designs family. This month, our full-size stamp sets, along with our 1 free with 3, are only available in our clear photopolymer style. And our new mini stamp sets are only available in deeply etched pre-cut rubber. For more information on these stamp sets and other new products, visit the What's New category at GinaKDesigns.com. This month, we have 2 brand new pattern paper collections and coordinating cardstock assortments. Not only are these papers great for Valentine's Day, but they can be used on any project when making a card for someone you love. Let me show you these new collections. The first collection is our new Love Letters collection, and I'm going to actually take this out of the package to show you how pretty these papers are. This is our cover sheet. Look at these beautiful damask patterns. And then we have these beautiful swirls. And I love these red hot hearts. And this fun little tangled mess of hearts. Here is a red damask. And then this pattern is one of the patterns that we based the name of the pattern paper pack on, because it certainly looks like an ancient love letter. So, and here is a swirly red, and then the same letter pattern but in black instead. Now I want to show you all the cardstock colors that go along with these pattern papers. Let me push these out of the way. We have 3 main cardstock colors that look beautiful with the Love Letters collection. The Innocent Pink, and you get 5 sheets of Innocent Pink in here. And you can see the Innocent Pink works beautifully with the black and Innocent Pink damask, and also with the red and Innocent Pink hearts. So you can see that picks up that color just beautifully. Now we also have our black onyx cardstock, and you get 5 sheets of this basic that I just can't live without. If I don't have black cardstock in the house, I panic. And you can see how beautiful this will look with the Love Letters pattern or any of these bright, fun, tangled hearts patterns. Such a nice combination. Then, of course, we have Red Hot. You get 5 sheets of the Red Hot. And all of the red in all of these pattern papers is the same match for Red Hot. So any of these will look beautiful up against that Red Hot cardstock. And then the last color you get in this collection is Sandy Beach. And Sandy Beach is such an elegant, soft, neutral color. If you haven't tried it yet, you're absolutely going to love it. And you can see how nicely this will work with some of the patterns here, but also when you use just the one with the text with the love letters written on it, it's just so elegant to have a little accent of that around the outside, even if you wanted to layer this whole piece onto another piece of black cardstock. That is just so pretty. So that is the Love Letters collection of pattern papers and the cardstock assortment. And there are 24 sheets of patterned paper. You get 3 sheets of 8 different patterns, and there are 20 sheets of cardstock, 5 sheets of each of the 4 colors. So the next collection I want to show you is really fun. This one is called Smitten. And I think I'll take the cardstock out of this one first to show you the different colors that come in this collection. First, we have 5 sheets of Passionate Pink, and then we have 5 sheets of Wild Lilac, 5 sheets of Bubblegum Pink, and we have 5 sheets of a brand new red that is being introduced just in this collection this month, but it will become part of our regular collection coming up soon. This is called Red Velvet, and it is just beautiful. For those of you that loved our lipstick red, I think you're really going to love this Red Velvet. And red, it looks just like red velvet cake. It's just beautiful. So here's the Smitten pattern paper pack, and you can see that these swirly hearts work really nicely with the Passionate Pink, but also with the Bubblegum Pink, because the heart accent is done in the bubblegum. That is the first pattern you'll find. The next pattern is Wild Lilac Check here, and that looks really pretty up against the Wild Lilac. That's a nice soft pattern too, even for baby cards or anything like that. I really like that we have a purple in there and that it's a checked pattern. Now here's a fun one. This is just all doodles and little umbrellas, and this will match not only with the Passionate Pink, but it will match with the lilac because we have the Wild Lilac hearts in there. We have the Bubblegum Pink umbrellas, and we also have some of the Red Velvet lips. So this one will match with any of these different cardstocks. And I'll show you a couple other ones here. Here is a very fun polka dot pattern that goes along with the bubblegum, but it also goes along with the Passionate Pink, or you can mix and pull in other colors like black or some of your more vibrant purples. So that's a real fun one. Then we also have another checked pattern in here, and this is a combination of Red Velvet and the Bubblegum Pink, because parts of it have that little bit of bubblegum in there, and that's a fun one too. This also kind of reminds me of summer, so this pattern pack could take you all the way to summer. Here's a very soft, bubbly heart pattern with some white hearts, some wild lilac hearts, and the background is all our bubblegum pink. And then we have some red velvet hearts here. And if you took a piece of this and then put a little bit of black in between this and the red velvet cardstock, wow, that would look gorgeous. And then we have a real fun bright hot pink here with little trios of hearts going around. So that is the new Smitten collection. And again, both of these pattern paper packs will work beautifully all year long. Anytime you're making a card, whether it's for a wedding or it's for a loved one, you can use these collections. To learn more about these pattern papers and cardstock assortments, visit GinaKDesigns.com and click on What's New. I'm so proud and pleased to introduce our new Color Companions collection. We've been working on this project for a long time, and we've done a lot of research to make sure our new line of Color Companions lives up to the Gina K Designs quality standard. We've developed our first 8 colors of coordinating ink and re-inkers, buttons, and ribbon based on 8 of our most popular pure luxury cardstock colors. And tonight I'm thrilled to show them to you. First, I'm going to show you a new collection that we're offering of our cardstock, and this is called our Color Companions collection. This is assortment 1, and that's promising because that means that there are more assortments coming and more of all of these Color Companions coming in the future to Gina K. Let me show you the 8 colors that are in here. What you get in this collection is 24 sheets, 3 sheets each of all of the 8 colors of Color Companion products that we have right now. You're going to get 3 sheets of our Ocean Mist cardstock, 3 sheets of our Red Hot cardstock, 3 sheets of powder blue, 3 sheets of fresh asparagus, 3 sheets of our honey mustard, 3 sheets of innocent pink, 3 sheets of dark sage, and 3 sheets of our cherry red. So look at that beautiful palette to start with. When you mix this palette with white, ivory, and black cardstock, you can make cards for the rest of the year without being sick and bored of the colors that you have. So let me show you now the companion products to each of these colors. Let's start with the Ocean Mist. Here is the Gina K Designs Ocean Mist ink pad. What you're going to find when you get our ink pads home is you're going to see that our color is screened on the top. So the entire top of that ink pad is bright, vibrant color. Very easy to see what the color is. Then on the bottom, the color name is going to be on there. So even though you know this is a blue, you might need to know the exact name. You'll find that right on the bottom. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about our ink pads. They're made here in the USA. They are acid-free. They're pH neutral. And that means that you can use these products in all of your scrapbook pages too. So if you're working on Project Life, or you're an avid scrapbooker, or even if you want to make some home decor items with photographs and you want to stamp something over the photograph, you're safe using our inks for those projects. Now, this will dry permanently and quickly on most papers, and the raised pad surface allows for a lot of techniques. So our ink pad doesn't sink down into the case, it's raised above, so when you want to do things like wood graining or you want to do direct paper techniques, these ink pads will be fine for that. We've also made the case bottom black instead of white because I know that I like my stuff to look nice all the time, and ink can stain the plastic. So this way, if you get a little ink on the edge of the black, you'll never see it and it will keep it looking really nice and clean all the time. Now we've also developed a line of re-inkers. Our re-inkers can be used for many different things. You can use these to re-ink the ink pad, obviously, that's the first thing. But you can also watercolor with these by squirting a little bit of it onto a little plastic dish or a little glass plate and then dipping your paintbrush in to water and then into the ink. You can also use these re-inkers for fun techniques like shaving cream and salt and any other type of technique that you would use a re-inker for. Now, one of the things that we've done with our re-inkers that I haven't seen done anywhere else, and maybe there are companies out there that have done it, but not on any of the products that I own, we've put a color dot on the re-inker for you. This way, when you're doing those techniques and you open up your cabinet and you've got all 8 re-inkers sitting there, you don't have to find the color name to figure out what ink is inside. That dot is going to tell you, there's my Ocean Mist re-inker. So I love that little extra, and you'll find that on all of our re-inkers. Here's the fresh asparagus, here is the red hot. So those color dots are going to be very helpful for you in keeping things organized and finding them quickly. Now I want to show you a couple of other things that we have here. This is our little box of buttons for our Ocean Mist cardstock. But one of the things that we decided to do with our buttons is we decided on many of our button collections to have multiple color buttons that coordinate together so that down the line you can use these buttons with some of our other cardstocks. And I'm going to show you what this also coordinates with. But one more thing I want to point out. On the one side, you'll have our website, so if you want to log on real quickly, you don't have to look it up. It's right there on the side. And then on the other side, it tells you what different cardstock colors that these work with. So you can see these buttons here coordinate with Ocean Mist and with Turquoise Sea. And I have a little piece of Turquoise Sea cardstock here, and I want to show you how nicely that works together. Here's our Turquoise Sea. Let me back up a little bit. You can see that they look really nice with the Ocean Mist, And then when you pop the turquoise sea in there, they work beautifully with that too, because there's all different shades of buttons in this collection. This particular collection is called the Ocean Mix. Now, we labeled all the color names on the side of what these coordinate with so that when you stack them on your shelf, you'll be able to just quickly look and say, oh, okay, these go with cherry red and red velvet, or these go with ocean mist and turquoise sea. That's going to help a lot. And you get a little more bang for your buck when the buttons coordinate with a little bit more than just one color. Now we have a couple different color ribbons here that go with our ocean mist. We've got this beautiful organdy. It's actually an organza ribbon. And what's fun about organza ribbon is you can tie beautiful bows. It's very soft and easy to play around with, very pliable. But you can also heat this with your heat tool and it will crinkle up. And that will be one of the techniques that you'll be able to watch on Stamp TV in the coming weeks. So we have this organza ribbon, and then we also have this beautiful Ocean Mist grosgrain ribbon that coordinates with this cardstock too. So you have more than one choice in this particular color. So that is our Ocean Mist. Now let me show you a couple of the other colors here and what's available. I'm going to grab the cherry red, and we have our beautiful cherry red ink pad along with our cherry red, oops, that's not cherry red. Here we go, our cherry red re-inker with that dot that you're going to love. And then we have a couple of things here. We have the buttons, and this button box is called Bowl of Cherries. And it coordinates not just with our cherry red, but also with the new red velvet cardstock that came in that Smitten cardstock assortment. And like I said, we are going to eventually have red velvet as a standalone color, so it will match with that as well. And then we have this beautiful, rich, cherry red grosgrain ribbon. And one of the things I forgot to tell you with our ribbon is when you purchase one of these ribbon collections, you don't just get this 5/8 of a ribbon, 5/8 of an inch ribbon in here. You also get 3/8 of an inch ribbon. So let me open this up and show you what I mean. You're going to get 6 whole yards of ribbon in both widths. See how that's packaged in there? You get both widths. And I'm so excited about that because honestly, sometimes I just want a nice thick ribbon, and other times I'm working on something a little more delicate and I think, oh, if I only had this ribbon in a thinner version. And there's also some really fun ribbon techniques where you can mix and match both a 3/8 and a 5/8 size together. So now when you purchase ribbon from us, any of the ribbon collections that we carry will have both the 5/8 and the 3/8 in it if it's part of our Color Companions line. So that's our cherry red. Next we have our beautiful powder blue. And here is our powder blue ink and our powder blue re-inker. And then we have quite a few different options for you with ribbon in powder blue. We have this adorable button box here, this box of buttons called Singin' the Blues, and it's got lots of different color blues in there. Of course, it has the exact powder blue, but it also coordinates beautifully with our denim blue. So you'll find buttons in here that work well with denim as well. And these two colors look so nice together anyway. Now, along with this box of buttons and ink pad, we have 3 different styles of ribbon. Again, you get both 5/8 and 3/8 of an inch. This is our powder blue gingham ribbon. 6 yards of that in this little box. Then we have a beautiful organza ribbon, which again you can heat set it and crinkle it, or you can tie big loopy bows with it. And we have both the 3/8 and 5/8 of an inch of the saddle stitch ribbon. And I love this double stitch look for so many cards, and these all coordinate beautifully with our powder blue. We have a couple more things, a couple more to show you. Innocent Pink. Now, Innocent Pink, it's a very hard pink to match, but our ink pad and our re-inker coordinate perfectly with it, along with our Tickled Pink button collection. These are some nice soft pink. There are a few lighter ones in there and some darker ones. And then we have 3 different ribbon collections for our tickled pink. We have the organza ribbon. We also have the gingham ribbon, which is so nice for baby cards, and the tickled pink and the innocent pink color. And then we have the double stitched in both the 3/8 and 5/8 is in there. And these all coordinate with our innocent pink line. Isn't this so much fun? Ooh, I just love this. Okay, so now we have 2 different greens. Let's start with our fresh asparagus. The fresh asparagus ink pad and re-inker. Again, for all those fun techniques and stamping and color to match. And then we have our, this is called Garden Greens. This is our button collection. And these match the fresh asparagus cardstock. And then we have 3 beautiful ribbon choices for this. We have our double stitched ribbon. We have some organza ribbon. And we have some grosgrain ribbon. So all of those ribbons coordinate beautifully with fresh asparagus. Coming up next, some red hot. Red is such a hard color to match when you're dealing with cardstock because some reds are too pink and some reds are too orange. So we have coordinated the perfect, bright, true jewel tone red ink and re-inker to go with our red hot cardstock. And then of course we have some fun buttons. Now this one is called Mixed Berries. This has lots of red hot buttons in there, but you're going to find that this one also matches our bubblegum pink cardstock, which is super fun to be able to have some pinks in there too. So that's what I love about our buttons, is that you can really mix and match with a couple different things. And then we have 2 kinds of red hot ribbon. We have the gingham ribbon in red hot and also the double stitched ribbon in red hot. Some of our other ribbon collections already coordinate with red hot, such as our gold lined ribbon and some of our holiday ribbon collections. So you've got lots of options for red hot, but here you have the 6 yards, 3 5/8 of an inch and 3 3/8 of an inch in each of these colors. Now another fun color, one that is so useful, is our honey mustard. And again, this is another color that's a little bit difficult to match if you don't have the right ink. But now you have the perfect ink here with the Gina K Designs brand, along with that re-inker. And then we did a really fun button collection for this one. This button collection is called Coffee House. And although it has lots of nice honey mustard colored buttons in here, it also coordinates with several of our other cardstock colors, including dark chocolate, hot cocoa, the warm cocoa, sandy beach, craft, and of course the honey mustard. And then we have a beautiful honey mustard organza ribbon that can be used for tying big loopy bows or for crinkling with your heat tool. And even our organza ribbon comes in both the 3/8 and the 5/8 of an inch. It's just a thinner, loopier ribbon, so it looks a little like there's less in the pack, but you still get the full 6 yards because it's just a thinner, softer ribbon. Then our final color in our Color Companions collection is the Dark Sage. Now this deep, dark, masculine green is just beautiful, and our ink and our re-inker coordinate beautifully. Then, to go along with that, we have a fun button pack. This is called Mixed Greens, and this not only coordinates with our Dark Sage, but if you look on the back here, it coordinates with our grass green too. Isn't that fun? So you get dark sage buttons and grass green buttons. And these 2 greens look so nice together. And one seems so deep and nice for fall and winter, and one seems so bright and fun for summer and spring. And your buttons will go a long way with all of those choices. And then we have 2 different ribbons for this particular color. We have the organza ribbon in the dark sage, and we have some grosgrain ribbon, and you can see those are real deep dark greens, and they will all look beautiful together. For more information on our Color Companions products, visit GinaKDesigns.com and click on the Color Companions button. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's release party presentation video. The design team will be hanging around until 9 o'clock Central Time in the release party chat thread at the link below the screen. And the contests, challenge, and full stamp set reveal links will stay live until Monday when we choose the winner of our contest questions and our challenge. Those winners will each receive a grab bag of over a dozen deeply etched pre-cut Gina K Designs rubber stamps. And now that you've learned more about these new products, you can visit our store at GinaKDesigns.com. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight, and we'll see you back here soon on Stamp TV.